Welcome to blog post number 6, Bring Your Best Self Leadership, Self-Awareness and Emotional Intelligence, or EQ. There are a few different versions of EQ that use different language and visuals to meet the needs of the client. I focus on EQI 2.0 through MHS. It's comprehensive and provides clients with clear, actionable results based on their responses to the online assessment. There are many facets to EQ. First, EQ is newer to the self-awareness assessment arena. Research has shown that IQ is fairly set once it's developed. EQ, on the other hand, can be developed and improved, but we cannot improve what we aren't aware of. Since there are so many facets, this blog would not be the place to discuss each one separately all at once when it comes to emotional intelligence. These facets not only stand alone and can be developed, but they interact with each other as part of the whole person, offering a composite of behaviors that can be changed, learned, and improved. In some cases, you'll want to keep some of these behaviors if they're strengths. Just like with the MBTI from blog number 5, there's not a good or bad result. We all have strengths, opportunities, and blind spots. We can be fully aware and developed in one skill and may underuse or overuse another skill. This over-underuse of skill is what we can develop once we are aware. As a certified practitioner, I work with clients to understand their results and select best areas for development, and they're able to implement a plan of action that will move them forward to better relationships, more success, and more positive interactions in general. So if we look at self-perception, for example, individuals who actively engage these elements tend to be self-aware, in touch with their feelings, feel good about themselves, and find meaning in their efforts and lives. The first of the 3 elements of self-perception is self-regard. Self-regard is the ability and tendency for you, in full sight of your positive and negative qualities, to both like and have confidence in yourself. Going back to the art of two, too much self-regard may appear as self-doubting, and too much may come off as arrogance. Self-actualization, the next facet, is your ability to want to grow, to stretch and thrive, to see your potentials, set meaningful goals, and work towards your betterment and fulfillment. With too little self-actualization, you may have an inability or unwillingness to set and achieve personal growth goals to improve your own performance. Bored and uninspired may be feelings that are experienced. Too much self-actualization can work against you, where you may always be dissatisfied with the status quo. You may seem too intense at times. Lastly, emotional self-awareness. This is the degree to which you are in touch with your feelings and emotions, are able to distinguish one emotion from the other, and understand why that emotion resulted. It's not about touchy-feely. It's understanding, right now I feel this way. Why am I feeling this way? And what effect will I have on others if I react feeling this way? Too much may look like one is more self-consumed and less interested in those around him or her. Too little may appear emotionally unaware and not mature. So you can see the art of two from an earlier blog plays into the use, underuse, and overuse of our preferences. Today, we talked about this in relation to EQ. Only take and debrief the EQ with the certified practitioner for the best, most effective results in action planning. It really is all about bringing your best self to what you do. These blogs are bringing your best self to leadership. Next week, we'll talk about what shadow you cast and why being aware of your emotional impact on yourself and others is part of the shadow you may be casting when you have an interaction with a report, even a friend, or a member of your family. So bring your best self, and see you next time.